Welcome to episode 13. Guys, how are you guys today? Public holiday? Our King's birthday. Hope you guys doing well. So, episode 13 today, we're gonna talk about traffic temperatures. So, what do you mean by traffic temperatures? Right? There is traffic temperatures. However, prior to that, many years ago, and even up to now, only I understand what's the meaning of traffic temperatures. Right? This is a concept that originated by a guy named Eugene Schwartz about the levels of awareness of our target audience or our customers. Well, what do you mean by that? So, when I do marketing, in now as well, when in marketing in over the years, like maybe between 8 to 10 years ago, when we do ads, when we do any kind of generate any kinds of traffic to come to our sales gallery, to come to us to buy our product, right? We do all these ads that I did successfully or non-successfully. I think in the past couple of years is really non-successful because ads don't get you result or get you the customer that you want. So whether it's a questions of is press ad doesn't work, billboards doesn't work, or only social media that drives a lot of traffic. So last time that, like maybe 8-10 years ago or 5 to 10 years ago, when we do ads that we do we have a product launch or we want to sell something, we do an ad, whether being a press ads or billboards or banners or online banners or whatever messages that we sent out, that in hope to get traffic, that I did that successfully, that a lot of people come to buy. Maybe the message is right, maybe the product is right, or my offer is right? So I did that for many years, so it gained success. I think that was the past. That how it worked. But now is the things is not how it worked, because whether we understand the traffic or not, the traffic temperatures, because like when I did that, then I create the messages, work with the agency that comes, and then the copywriter that did a great job, that this is a great copy, this is a great sales copy, that's a great sales message that we send out, and then everyone comes to us. So right now it works differently. There's a couple of years ago, there's my YouTuber friend, he's really smart, really genius. He told me about this, that some people are doing ads differently, like videos. They probably do different videos for the same product. Why? Because let's say the target market is a mother or women or men, a certain age group or certain what, it's different, right? So all this, let's say whatever target market we're in, different. He did several videos to target all this, because let's say a specific target market, let's say a mom, let's say a product selling to a mother, single mother, or a family mom, or different age mom. They have different needs and different wants. The message why he did so many videos is targeting into this different segment. Although it's a one group thing, it's a one target audience, but also sub-segment it to different things. Then the message target to different groups of people, which is the similar content but different messages. Is the same product. That's how the market works nowadays. So you see, in the past, I don't know, 5 years or 3 years, why ads doesn't work is in the early days that I created ad in one ad would just duplicate the concept of it, right? It's just the size, maybe the message will be the same. I do press ads for this, the concept of the press ad, this is it, and then message is this. what is it? Then this is a press ad. Then duplicate it into a billboard, and then duplicate it into a direct mailer, duplicate it into a magazine ad or what. It's the same thing. So in marketing, sort of like, well, people saw your ad is the concept, then they know it's related, that it's your product. Yeah, but that works back then, but not now. So why does it, what's the difference between now? Because that's what I explained. That's the same group of target audience, but different messages. That's how different types of, because they have different types of personality. So to make it simple to understand, that it's hot, warm, and cold audiences. Eugene Schwartz talked about that, and then what I learned from Russell, he talks more about that in his another book, that hot, warm, and cold audience, the same group, is totally different message that we have to create to target all these people. Like hot one, they know who you are, they know about your product, and warm, they know about solution, and they know there's a solution out there, and they might not know about you yet, right? The cold audience is, they don't know about you, they don't know there's a solution, they don't know your product, they only know they have a problem. So that's the three different types of traffic temperatures. So like what we do in advertising, in sales copy, in our messages, our headlines, our hooks, is really just conversation to these people, to these three different types of traffic. Because like when we do it, I mean, ads are like just conversation, to talking to them, right? To hook them. That when we talk inside their mindset, this is the conversation that they need to have, right? So in advertising, in these messages have to, because we have to understand what specific type of conversation that we have to get into their mind. If not the conversation that we want to have, it's the conversation they want to have. Speak about their language in order to have that, so the words that they are using, that they understand. So we have to, which means like cold traffic is, they have a problem, right? They don't know they have a solution, they don't know who to look for, and they don't know what product to look for. So when we target these cold audiences, and we talk about results or other things, they might say that I don't want that, I want to solve my problem, I don't want that, I don't know what's that about. So it's the same thing as when we talk about the to our warm audiences, they are looking for results. We talk about more about problems, but they are looking for results, and they might say, I don't want that, I want results. I know, I'm pretty sure about that problem, or I don't know about that problem. So different traffic audience have different mindset and different message that we have to get into them. Does that make sense? So like warm audience, they know about you, they know about the problem, so it's better to talk about the product itself. So for warm audiences, they want to know, they know about the they don't know about you yet, they don't know fine, but they want results. So you talk about results, that's the target to warm audience. So the hook, and like similarly the cold audiences, they know the problem they want to solve. So talk about the problem is the hook. So warm audiences, you talk about the results is the hook, to hook them. So these three different, it's the same product that target to these three different audiences. The hook, the story that relates to them, is easier to hook them, to pull them to your whatever you sell. So that's the gist of it. So whether if we talk specifically to these people, if we don't, then we create one ad and we hope to target all. That doesn't work right now. So in turns, we could only target to one specific group, and then we'll lose the rest. But it's the same product that everyone wants, the same target market wants. Whether the message we send out, the hook or the headlines or the story or whatever offer that you want is what they're looking for. So does that make sense? It makes sense to me a lot. After knowing this, when I'm creating the sales copy or the messages, it makes me realize, this is my product. If I target to cold audiences, this is my message. Warm audiences, this is my message, and hot audiences, this is my message. So it's easier that I can target all. That's how it works right now. Otherwise, we lose a lot of our customers, right? Even social media. Last time, I can see that a lot of now the developers, they create one ad, whatever person, they create one ad, one message, target all. And even in social media, I think nobody tells them, or they don't realize it because they don't go and look. So you create one ad on social media, and you think that's it, and you run for weeks or even months. It's the same ad or the same video, but you will target to a certain audience only for a couple of, then the ad fatigue. After a week, after the second week doesn't work, then you create another ad, you boost it again, but the same ad, but you already target that audience. Their audience already know. Maybe the warm audience already know, but what about the cold? What about the hot? I hope that makes sense. It does to me. So thank you very much. That's what I like to share to you guys, to make it easier to understand on 3 types of traffic temperatures. And thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you guys listening, and see you guys tomorrow. Have that. It's the conversation. Thank you guys.